I took the California bar in the summer of 2017, and I clerked for a judge in Minnesota for a year. After law school, I spent another year in Minnesota. McCormick Bar Style was a place that reminded me of the Midwest. I developed a liking for the Midwest. It struck me as a place where people care about each other, and I'm not just viewed as some sort of commodity, and that was very attractive to me. The Bay Area, I mean, it's a city, it's an urban jungle. I loved growing up there, but as I became more mature and adult, I sort of developed a liking for the green, the sort of the rural nature of the Midwest, and I found that in Fresno. Fresno's a lot more like that, except you don't get negative 20 degrees for 4 months out of the year. To live in an area where homeownership is possible, raising a family is possible, developing a community, that's really attractive. That's just something I want for me personally, and so that's the big difference. I don't know how someone who is around my age, who's starting a family, could afford to purchase a home and have a kid in a home. It would have to be an apartment unless there are other circumstances that would allow that person to purchase a home. It's not even as bad as Minnesota. Like the Bay Area is the worst traffic in the nation. It's my understanding. Minnesota was pretty bad. I've never really hit traffic here. I mean, I have hit traffic, but my commute is, I'm not living in my car, and I'm definitely not a super commuter. Every place is really accessible. I can get down to the courthouse, which is downtown, in about 15 minutes. It's just very easy. I think that's one of the best things about it is I grew up in an urban jungle. I moved to the Midwest where there's not much going on in terms of, it's nice, it's pleasant, the weather's nice in the summer, but there's not much scenery. And so that's sort of I've been able to develop that hobby of going into the national parks and hiking and things like that. On the one hand, I've been able to develop I'm developing good professional skills, and I'm also developing a good sort of balanced lifestyle that I never have had before. And I can take on as much work as I want, and I can also sort of slow down the brakes if I want to and get away, do some hiking, go for a bike ride. There's a baseball league out here that I want to join. So there's plenty of and there's yoga studios. Like there's things that you'll find that are like hip activities that you'll find in major metropolitan areas. They're all here. So if you're ambitious, they will feed your ambition and get you experience. I'm 2 months in. I'm going to have a deposition next week. If you start at a bigger firm in the bigger cities, you'll just be locked in your office, nowhere near clients, nowhere near a courtroom for a couple of years, which some people might enjoy, but I personally like sort of a more hands-on approach to practicing law.